Good evening, Camp Flix campers, parents, special guests, and of course the Camp Flix staff. I want to welcome you all to the world premiere of our June 2021 online films that were made this past week by your kids. My name is Tom Karsh. I'm the owner of the camp, and just wanted to welcome you and thank you for sending your kids to us this summer, even though it was virtually. We enjoyed having them. I think they made some really creative films and had some fun at the same time. Uh, we're real sorry we couldn't do this in person. We were heartbroken not to be able to do live sessions, but our participating venues for the last 10 years that we have used, Oglethorpe and Emory, both decided not to allow outside camps on campus. They wanted to play it safe and be cautious. And so we were left with doing virtual. And we're so glad that you had faith in us and decided to stick with us for this summer. And hopefully it was worth it. We look forward to being back with all of you in person next summer. So enjoy the films, and I'll see you after the premiere.
Hi, everybody. It's Oscar Keys, the director of Camp Flix. I am coming to you live from my bedroom, much like this time last year. We are so excited for the lineup of films that we've got. We've got 6 movies that are coming at you from 5 different teams that were made over the course of a week. And I just want to give a very special thank you to all of the parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, neighbors, pets who participated and made all of these films made all of these films possible. We are just eternally grateful to have you be a part of our Camp Flix experience. I have the step and repeat behind me. It's a little glitchy. Hopefully next summer we will be able to do proper red carpet events again in person. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. What's the order of events is going to be for tonight is this is live, so if anything goes wrong, at the very least you can see my face. But I think in general, everything should go pretty smoothly. I'm going to introduce my staff, and the way that the movies are going to play is that the counselor who was with that team is going to introduce the movie and the movie poster. The movie will play, and then you will watch a very short and sweet red carpet talk back, like you have at a film festival, about the young filmmakers' experiences making those films. So I'm really excited for the lineup that we have. I also just wanted to say a special thanks to our very special guest speaker, Michael Oline, who was from Adult Swim and came and talked to the kids on Wednesday. It was just a very special experience. He'd come many, many years before, and it was really cool to see him again and see where his career had gone. And I'm just really excited to share some of these amazing films that we have, and I cannot wait to see all of y'all again in person next summer. So, without further ado, we do have a chat that's going on. I don't know which side because I always get it wrong. But you can engage in the chat. We do have chat monitors, so just be respectful of this space. But feel free to go ahead and blast this link out to anyone and everyone. Anyone can join us for this world premiere. And without further ado, I'm going to pass it off to my counselors.
Hi, my name is Eli Owens, and I am a counselor for Camp Flix this year. In terms of my filmmaking background, I've been making movies since I was a kid, since I was able to pick up a camcorder. And even before then, I was writing screenplays for movies. So I got my bachelor's in filmmaking, and I gravitate towards experimental film and documentary and music videos, which leads me to my next point. I'm also a music educator. So I've kind of got my feet in both of those worlds. And being an educator and somebody who loves movies and loves making movies, this experience has been really fulfilling to me. Just kind of being able to work with young people as they find their voices in the world and learn how to create. I think it's a very, very special thing. And I just wish a camp like this was around when I was growing up. So super stoked to be here and very excited for this premiere.
Hi, I'm Ethan Williams. I am a counselor at Camp Flix this year. And as for film credentials, I am a double major at VCU Arts' School of Film and Art Education. I've been making films before that since high school and been writing in general even longer before that. I'm a huge fan of all genres under the sun, whether it's fantasy, action, or drama, and honestly, I'm just super excited for the showing that we have this year. Camp is such a great place to like kind of just discover your interests without being burdened by any sorts of schoolwork or anything like that, and you can just kind of explore whatever option you have, and seeing all these bright young filmmakers coming up with all of these new ideas just really has me excited for the showing we have this year.
Hi, I'm Vanessa McGowan Horrocks Powers. I live in Minnesota. I have a filmmaking company called the Oxford Comma Film Cooperative, and I'm a freelance video editor, AD, and script supervisor. And this is my third year working at Camp Flix, and I'm so happy to be back. Even though it's another digital year, you know, these kids never disappoint. So it was a privilege, as always, to help them bring their ideas to life.
So just one more round of applause for our incredible counselors. Everything we do at camp would not be possible without their hard work, their editing and technical skills, their creative problem solving, and their ability just to facilitate and bring every idea to the table. I'm just exceptionally blessed to have such a very talented and caring and kind staff. So round of applause for the counselors. And without further ado, we are off to our first movie for the night.
Hey, Eli Owens here, and I had the privilege of working with Team One, aka Punch 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 Productions, this week as they formulated and executed their epic superhero masterpiece, From Zero to Hero. And I just want to say it has been such an inspiration and so much fun working with this group of intelligent, talented, and compassionate kids. They blew me away at every turn with their ability to work as a team, period, but then also to work as a team over Zoom and to communicate with each other and kind of meet each other halfway when there were differences of opinions about things, and just work together to create an amazing final product. And we we also learned a lot about green screens this week and about special effects and how much work goes into editing a piece like this. So it's an incredible project, and I hope you enjoy.
And finally, it'll be in the low 80s near Delonga, so this weekend, expect sunshine all day. Breaking news. There was an explosion near the police headquarters, and Senior Officer Peterson was caught in the blast. It is now reported that he is dead. More on the story at 11. Now on to sports.
Hey nerd, I heard your dad died. I bet you cried like a little baby. Ha ha.
Leave me alone, Derek. My week has been hard enough without you harassing me.
What are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything to me.
Dear Larry, I know you're having a tough time in school and at home with your dad gone. It's time for you to become a man. I included serum to give you superhuman abilities. I know you can be strong. Do it for your father. Love, Mom.
What do you want, Derek?
Whoa there, nerd. Cool your jets.
Derek, I'm so tired of you acting like you're on top of me and pushing me around.
You know what? Meet me after school. If you can beat me at a fight, I'll leave you alone.
Fine then. Basketball court, 3 o'clock. Be there.
How did you do that?
Derek?
All right, so I am the counselor for team number 1 of our first Camp Flix session this summer, and they created an amazing action comedy film called From Zero to Hero. And I'm just going to go ahead and let Ian Jeffries take it away. Tell us about the process, how you were involved, and what you learned.
All right, so hello everyone. I'm Ian Jeffries. I played Larry in the movie, the main character. It was pretty fun making this film. We had a lot of stuff we did before it to get ready, and it was pretty interesting having to do it over Zoom because, well, looking at the character, you can't actually look at the other character. And that was really funny. But anyway, I learned how to edit more with like effects and everything inside of this year of camp, and I thought it was pretty cool. But anyway, now I'm gonna let you guys talk to Quinn.
I'm Quinn, and I was the mom's voice in the little letter and one of the editors. But I think it was really fun and it was really cool doing it over Zoom. But it took a lot of teamwork, but it came out pretty good. I'll now giving it to Ryder.
Hi, my name is Ryder, and I played Derek in zero to from zero to hero. And I personally think that we did a great job. There were a few bumps on ideas because we only had limited time. And now I'm going to give it off to Mac.
Hi, I'm Mac. I was the news anchorman in the movie, and I was the script writer and director, kind of. And it was a lot of fun meeting new people and being able to do this over Zoom, and I think our production turned out really well.
Thanks.
Hey guys, Ethan here, introducing you all to Bigfoot Hunters, Part 1. I worked with Group 2, the people who made this film, over the last week, and I have to say I am super, super impressed with the creative minds on these guys. Honestly, working with them reminds me why I love working in this area so much, time and time again. it's getting that glimpse of future creative minds and getting excited for what they will make in the future that really just invigorates me, and it makes me excited for you all to see what they got in store for you today. Bigfoot Hunters Part 1 is a comedic mockumentary following two Bigfoot believers and their search for the Squatch as they try different methods and kind of go off on their own ways searching for this mythical creature. It is hilarious, the dialogue is so well done, and anyone of any age will enjoy this film. So without further ado, Bigfoot Hunters Part 1.
We rolling? Okay, great. All right, man. Why didn't you introduce yourself?
Andrew, I'm a professional Bigfoot hunter.
Andrew, what is your goal for this film?
What do you mean? I want to find Bigfoot.
What is your name and what is your goal?
My name is Dale Stevenson, and I plan to find the Bigfoot and kill the Bigfoot so as I can stop the global apocalypse.
So, how long are you planning to look for Bigfoot?
I'm gonna keep on looking till I find one. I know they're out here.
What happens if you never find Bigfoot?
Don't say that. Listen, look. Just imagine me finding the first Bigfoot. It'd be the biggest scientific discovery of the century. Maybe of all human history. There'd be a new age, humans and Bigfoot living in harmony. It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
So do you think Bigfoot's in these woods specifically?
Oh, I know he's in here. My buddy Zach told me. See, he's been hunting Bigfoot longer than I have, and according to his radar, he's within a 3-mile radius of this place. He's out there, man. He's out there.
I remember earlier you talked about an upcoming apocalypse. Could you explain your theory of what's to come?
Well, it's very simple, really. You see, if I don't stop Bigfoot, he's going to use all his magical Bigfoot powers to brainwash everyone into doing his evil bidding.
And now, why hasn't he done that already?
He's waiting for the right date. June 23rd, 2021. It's all in the book.
What book?
Twilight Saga, New Moon, page 126. It's coded, of course, but if you know, you know.
Oh God, what is that? You smell like a sweaty gorilla in Wendy's chili.
Oh yeah, these are Bigfoot pheromones. Yeah, I got them from a friend.
You do you, man.
Yeah, hopefully they'll like attract any nearby Bigfoot.
We're getting close. I can taste it. See, the Bigfoot has a very distinctive taste, and I plan to feast on his corpse whenever I find him.
I've been meaning to ask you this, Dale. How do you plan to kill a Bigfoot?
With these bad boys, of course. I call this one Betsy, and I call this one Dame Helen Mirren.
Oh God, I'm going to die in these woods, aren't I?
You see that? Footprint. We're on his trail. Let's go.
Andrew, where are your shoes?
I'm trying to get in a Bigfoot frame of mind. An 8-foot-tall, hairy hominid doesn't wear shoes. So I've been walking like Bigfoot, sleeping like Bigfoot. Eating like Bigfoot.
Listen, man. Why don't we call it quits?
No. I'm really close. It's it's squatchy out here.
Am I even getting paid?
Do you hear that?
All right, we're close. And since we're so close, it's time to read the ancient Bigfoot scroll. I got it from a guy named Big Daddy Jeff that I met in a gas station in West Virginia, and he told me not to read it until I was absolutely certain that I was on the Bigfoot's trail. The Bigfoot is a hunter. He walks exclusively in the forest. He is very intelligent and can take the form of anyone. A bird, a car, a tiger, share, even the form of a man.
Everything okay, Dale?
I'm the Bigfoot. I'm the Bigfoot. I'm the Bigfoot.
What? You're not Bigfoot.
I'm not?
You're just a guy.
Oh. Dang.
I did this for nothing. I thought I was gonna be the first human to ever catch a Bigfoot.
Hello?
Well, all right, you're never going to believe this, but Bigfoot's nowhere near here. He's in France, so boy, I'm going to be a millionaire.
How long does it take to get to France, like?
8 hours.
3 hours or something?
If we hurry, we can make it in 2.
How do you guys feel about your movie?
It's about Bigfoot hunters, as could be surmised from the title. I play one of them who's a very intense survivalist named Dale. And then Ethan, would you like to talk about your role?
Yeah, I play the second Bigfoot hunter who is kind of a naturalist who's very enthusiastic about being the first person to discover Bigfoot.
I play both of the cameraman for each of the characters.
And Chris, what was your role / contribution to the movie?
Oh, I played the Bigfoot caller, the one who had the radar to track Bigfoot, and I made the poster for the movie.
So what was it like shooting the movie, coming up with the concept and putting it down on paper and then shooting it?
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Came with some struggles at some points, but it looks like it's going to work out.
It's very exciting to work with everyone. We all had some great ideas that we put into the movie, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. Even if we're virtual, we still get to go out and make a movie. So that's always fun to do.
All right. So our next film was also in Group 2, but it is by Sean Paul Hodges, who has selected to do a film all by himself. And so we're going to watch this really incredible, expressionistic, abstract, self-reflexive piece. And I am really excited to share Sean Paul's film with y'all.
The sound of emptiness is just as loud as a gun being fired.
Okay, now what?
How does it look?
So I see from your sleeve up. No, you're gonna wait. You try not to block out the moon, right?
See? Louder than any gun.
Hello, my name is Sean Paul Hodges, and I created this film to really display me as a person in a video. And I feel like I did a pretty good job at that right here. I feel like the video really showcases what's going on in my head. And like always, Camp Flix, it was an amazing time. I learned even more, and enjoy.
Hi, I'm Vanessa McGowan Horrocks Powers. I was the counselor for Group 3, and it was such a pleasure to work with Audie, Blake, Summer, and Kyra on their film Before the Ink Dries. They were such a wonderful team. They were so supportive of each other and so invested in making a final product that everybody cared about and everybody was proud of. And seeing them take on this kind of pretty abstract idea and have these really intelligent discussions on how to bring that to life visually and with audio and music, and just watching them take on a story that they all felt so passionately about, and then to have such a great product at the end. You know, I always say good process makes good products, and this team just epitomized that. So they all really kicked butt making this great film.
Dear Parker, hi again. I know you
you don't want to talk to me anymore, and I understand that. I can't help but to write one last letter to you, though. The years we spent together were unforgettable. After we first met at summer camp, I was the happiest I ever was. Every day I looked forward to getting your letters and writing back. It meant a lot to me, especially when my life had its, well, not so great moments. My life was anything but miserable, though. I had my sister, who I wish you could have met. You two have even more in common than we do. Although no one will ever compare to how you and I used to bond over books. Remember that one book we read about the alien rebellion? Of course you do. You must have read that one a bazillion times. And even though you had strict parents, we made it work. Despite everyone in your life undermining you, you still impressed me in so many ways. I mean, you really were the best poet I'd ever met. Dare I say, comparable to the awe-inspiring Sappho herself. I still have that poetry award you gave to me so long ago, too. Childish, I know, but it's an extra special memento to me. And I had friends at home too, of course. They were okay. But I can't say they took me as seriously as you did. I never thought there'd be a day when we would drift apart. It was as if one moment you were in my life, and the next, you were just gone. I don't know what I'd said or did to upset you. Maybe you found someone new to talk to, or you had to move out of the country because of some run-in with the evil intergalactic government. I'm still unsure. When you first stopped writing to me, I was a bit out of sorts, honestly. But I've been doing better since then. I'm on my way to college soon. University of North Carolina, of all places. Can you believe it? And I have my own place for mail, too. You don't have to, but if you ever want to talk again, it's SPO Box 2910 in Chapel Hill. Thanks for keeping me company all these years, Parker. It meant a lot to me. Your friend, Riley. Dear Riley.
All right. So I'm Summer, and I worked on the screenwriting mostly, just making the concept, making the scripts. I'm really excited about this film because this is like the first film where I like made a movie that I was like particularly passionate about. Like past movies weren't really, my type of movie, but I was really excited this year because I found a really solid group and we all were like on the same page with like what we wanted and where we wanted to be in this film. And I'm really excited and I'm really happy how everything turned out. And I think with this being my last year, it really was worth it to have this kind of film. And I think I'm really happy that this is the kind of film that I finally got to send myself off with. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my film. What about you, Audie?
Hello, I'm Audie, and I did half of the filming and the editing. And I'm super, super happy with how our film is right now, and I'm really excited to finish editing it. My group, I would say I would give like all of the credit on this film to my group because they were super amazing, and I couldn't have done it without them. And they were like super supportive, and we all worked together really well, and we had a really great dynamic. And I've never really done a film like this before. It's very like centered around people and like physical relationships, and I don't know, it's way different than what I did last year, so I'm just really excited with how it turns out. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Melina, or I go by Blake, and I did the other half of the filming. And as for the group, I just say like this is my first and last year that I'll ever be able to do this, but I was so very lucky to have the group that I have because we were on the same page. We did all of our work. We were so very excited to do everything. We all did our parts, and I just really loved it. It was a great experience, and I think I really made some pretty good friends. And so I had a lot of fun here. And that's it. That's all I got to say.
Hi, I'm Kyra. I help with sound design and with the art department things. I had a really great time, and I'm really excited for this film. I usually do like a lot of comedic stuff. This is a little different for me, but I think it's going to turn out amazing. And I really hope you guys find it amazing too.
All right, so we are halfway through tonight's program. We've got 3 more amazing films after this. But this is just a special message to make an announcement about this year's Golden X Award. So, as many know, or maybe very few know, the X that is in Camp Flix's name has been of great mystery. Over the years, there have been many things that the X has stand for, such as extreme, or expressive, or exceptional, or exciting, or extremely exhausted, which is often how everyone feels the last day of camp. One of the things that we wanted to do last summer because of the pandemic was we wanted a way to honor the young people who've been with our camp for a very long time and made a tremendous impact. We have decided to keep the Golden X Award moving forward. We had hoped to do this in person this year and have something nice to give away, but we are going to do it the same way we did last year. We make a small movie to announce it. But the Golden X Award goes to someone who has come to Camp Flix for a number of years and made a tremendous impact on not just the films that they've made, but the camp itself. And I am very excited for you all to see who this year's award winner is.
Where'd it go? Did you do this?
First of all, we did not move your sandwich.
Another tragedy, another injustice. Bianca, this can't keep happening.
Let's go solve the mystery.
The hyena runs off, 1 moment too late.
Marshall, come on.
Layer by layer, be the house built. Layer by layer, be the house built. Layer by layer, be the house built.
Well, yeah, but these are treats. Treats!
He makes a good point, you know.
Why do I even bother?
Treat, 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 treat.
Dear Parker, Hi, again. I know you don't want to talk to me anymore, and I understand that. I can't help but to write one last letter to you, though. The years we spent together were unforgettable. After we first met at summer camp, I was the happiest I ever was. Every day I looked forward to getting your letters and writing back.
Be free until we end slavery. We're deciding to finish away. Lafayette is there waiting. It's all going.
So many congratulations, Summer. Make sure to give some love to Summer in the chat. We are going to miss you so much next year, but I really hope that you will come back as an intern. I got your email. I can go ahead and give you a surprise. Yes, we would love to have you. And so hopefully you'll see Summer as an intern next summer. We're just so grateful that you spent so many years with us, and we look to many more. Who knows who might be a future council member in the future. All right, on with the show.
Eli Owens here again with Group 4, who I also had the privilege of working with this week. And they made sort of an intentional B-movie dystopian sci-fi, which I'm all about. And the title of their film is The Hunter and the Other Hunter, and Ken's there too. And I'll just let you think about, what that could possibly mean. So this week has been really inspiring for me. This group of campers has been really inspiring for me in a lot of ways. I would say probably the thing that stuck out to me the most is their drive and their initiative. So these are all returning campers. And they just, like, on day one, they knew their roles. Everybody knew what they were going to do. They somehow put a story together in like half an hour, like a complete story that made sense and was engaging. And they wrote their script without any fuss from me. And I basically had the privilege of just kind of stepping back and watching them work for the most part, and just being there as a guide when we needed to problem solve. And problem solve we did need to do. So there were some challenges with this piece because we couldn't organize a time for everybody to get together and film the way that they wanted. So there was a lot of problem solving and troubleshooting on the last day, trying to figure out how to get the story to kind of all come together in a way that made sense in the editing and with pickup shots here and there. And I'm just so impressed with how they were able to rise to the occasion and think outside the box and find creative solutions to those problems, those challenges, which is obviously huge in filmmaking in general. So I think they're going to leave this week with a lot of important skills and a lot of important knowledge. And I just can't wait for you all to see their movie. So I hope you.
Today, we are celebrating the 999th anniversary of the Victory of the Monsters. We have invited our dictator, Julius Sampakius Columbus, Ohio III, to talk more about what happened that day 999 years ago.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
So, tell us, what exactly happened that day 999 years ago?
Well, news anchor, 999 years ago, many humans bravely marched into battle in Columbus, Ohio. Using very advanced laser swords, they were able to kill all the monsters. Ever since then, we have lived in peace, free of the monsters. Very advanced laser swords, they were able to kill all the monsters. Ever since then, we have lived in peace, free of the monsters. Take a seat, Mr. Wayne. What is this monster and what do you need? It's a humanoid creature with extraordinary strength. We need you to go in and take it out. How much? 2 million. You better run, kid.
Who are you?
Luke Wayne.
The Monster Hunter? Well, my name is Ken. Well, then you can train me, because you fight really well.
No, it might be tough.
Then I will try my best.
I want you to take out both of them. No witnesses.
I understand, sir.
Kid, run!
Hello, this is Eli Owens. I had the privilege of working with Group 4 this amazing first week of Camp Flix, and they created a really fun kind of comedy sci-fi movie called The Hunter and the Other Hunter, and Ken's there too. It's incredible. And I'm going to pass it on to TJ, our editor, to talk a little bit more about the process and his role in this film.
I'm TJ, and I helped edit the movie. Well, I did edit the movie, and I brought some ideas to the script, and I'm gonna pass it on to Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin, and I played the monster in the film, and I also helped with filming. I just want to thank all of my group members and my counselor for being helpful during this past week, and I had a lot of fun creating the film with them. So I'm going to pass it off to Claire now.
Hi, I'm Claire. I helped with writing. I played Damien, and I found some music and sound effects for the movie. It was really fun doing camp this week, and I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna pass it to Daniel.
I'm Daniel, and I did some writing, and I also played the main character in the movie. I want to thank all my co-stars for helping to make a great movie, and I really enjoyed the guest speaker as well.
Great, and I will just give a little shout out to Clark Calloway, who was our director, and he also helped write the film. He couldn't be here today for our last day of camp, but he definitely helped us stay on track. He offered feedback, and he was, just as much a part of this as everybody else. So I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Vanessa McGowan Horrocks Powers, and I was the counselor for team number 5. And one of the real treats of Camp Flix is getting to work with the same group 2 years in a row and to get to appreciate the ways that they have grown and changed. And so working with Cal, Dean, Grant, and Ronan this year was really cool because we got to work on setting specific goals for what you're going to learn from a film process, and seeing them take all this great potential and all these great ideas and all these great skills that they always have had and really put them together in a dynamic, interesting, new way that makes their work not only something they're proud of, but something that lets their audience in a little more, was a real privilege. So I'm so proud of them. They worked so hard, and just their process of taking feedback and giving feedback to each other and using that to really come up with a final product that was something exceptional was such a pleasure. I am so proud of them, and I hope y'all enjoy their film.
new boss?
Jim.
Ah, it's been a long time.
It's the baseball game.
From one syndicate boss to another, I've caught wind of a plot against you.
Plot?
Hey, yeah, this is Kirk. He's dead?
Where are you? Can you repeat that? 372 Sycamore Drive Northwest. What do you want?
What is this place?
At the moment, we're art dealers. You probably know us better as a syndicate.
Oh yeah, that's the place I was looking for. I work up north the Loose Syndicate. I was wondering if I could join this organization. I'm through with that silly place.
Credentials?
Yeah.
My boy, you're hired. Let me show you the lay of the place. Now, there are 3 rules when you work here. 1, refer to me only as the boss. Not even bossy or boss tonight are acceptable, in fact. And 2, if anyone asks, we are a glass factory. And 3, don't mess with the pink thing. I'll take it from here.
Hi.
Have fun.
Donnie, right? That's why you're here? He was your brother?
Who told you?
I made the phone call earlier.
Really? Why didn't you give me that information? Who just hangs up like that?
Look, we have pretty similar interests here.
Really? What's that?
Well, obviously, you're from North Duluth, your brother's dead, and I've had it up to here with their stupidity.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your plan then?
Kirk?
This office sucks, Kirk. Look, it's not what you think. What is it then? It's my brother Donnie. They killed him. I'm just simply here to get revenge, that's all. I was asked, sir, did you take me for a fool playing hooky on us? I'm boss is hopping mad. Look, I'm telling the truth, Luigi. It's Jim's decision. I wouldn't betray you like that, guys. I mean, I'm just here to avenge my brother Donnie. So please just help me. Look, I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna turn you guys. What am I going to do? These guys are incompetent. What do you intend to do? So, are you in? Heck yeah. I know a sound plan when I see one.
Hi.
Whoa. Man, where do you keep coming from?
I am everywhere and nowhere, and I know everything.
To be fair, you didn't really have to do anything. I didn't see you wrestle no burglars.
They were valets, and you stole that car.
Well, one theft isn't going to take me up a flight of stairs, much less the ladder that crime is. But if I ran an entire business and made that commit crimes, I'd go right up that thing.
What business?
You know what? Maybe it was meant to be Donnie's death. It's like it was supposed to introduce me to a new opportunity, something I could actually be good at. Why do they grow apples on a tree when you can buy them in the store?
They get the apples from the trees, and then they ship the apples to the store.
Just buy it at the store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Also, restaurant. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, while you're at it, take this crossbow as well.
Great meal. Thank you so much.
You know what? You guys are awful. You just make
You okay? You look a little upset.
Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah. Oi, how's it going?
Not good. Kirk's planning to take over the syndicate.
What? I gotta go, Mike. I got some pretty intriguing news today.
Oh? Care to enlighten me?
Yeah, that guy Kirk?
Yeah. What about him?
He had an epiphany. He's got it that he's gonna run the syndicate.
Yeah, friggin' heck, that guy freaks me out. That guy, I can't stand people who just stare at you. Well, I guess that means you're ready to deal with Kirk.
It sure does.
Give one to Sunday. I intend to talk to the boss at the convention then. Okay, later then, Luigi.
Sure, my boss.
From one syndicate boss to another, I've caught wind of a plot against you.
Plot?
Yes, Kirk is trying to take over your syndicate.
Huh? Oh, he's a respected member of the syndicate now. I don't believe you.
Are you serious?
I am.
Then you are in a bigger crisis than I thought.
And your standards for me are possibly high. I've got to go save a lollipop from that orange-headed devil.
Yes, Luigi? I want you to take Kirk out. And take that disrespectful boss of his out, too, and send his ridiculous pink dog out as well. He's annoying, stares way too much, and completely disrespected my advice and warned it to him.
I'm Grant Bomar. I was the director and co-writer of the film. I'm Dean Lee Bomar, and I was a cinematographer and editor for this project.
I'm Cal Owenby, and I made the soundtrack for the film. I acted in it. I wrote a little of the screenplay, and I did a lot for the production design and visuals used in the film.
I'm Ronan Wyatt, and I played Bob. My favorite part of making films was being able to bury the camera and slapping Grant in the face multiple times.
This camp was a fun experience. The main takeaways from it were definitely learning to use new techniques with audio, also working on acting, and also just the ability to make the story a lot tighter and easily understood, because we've gotten feedback for that is a little confusing based off of our previous projects. And I learned to take a lot of more interesting shots and playing around with the camera work, because the plot allowed it, and it was fun to do that.
While I wasn't the main cinematographer or anything, when I got to contribute any ideas to it or hold the camera and see what I could do with what I was given, I feel like I actually learned a lot more about cinematography than I was expecting to.
I want to thank our parents for letting us into the camp, and Vanessa and Oscar, and
all the counselors for contributing good ideas, while also letting us be pretty free in what we were able to do with our own creative vision. And overall, I would say this was a very good and very helpful experience, and I'm I'm glad that I was able to work on it.
I would like to thank the camp for giving me something to do this summer, and our counselor for giving us a bunch of helpful ideas, and my parents for letting me attend this camp.
All right. Well, that does it for the curation of our films this evening. Thank you so much to all of the filmmakers. Thank you so much to all of the parents and guardians who made this possible. Thank you to every relative, neighbor, friend, person off the street who you made into a cameraman for your various shots. There's just so much really beautiful cinematography, editing, acting, art direction. The art direction this year was just phenomenal. Can I just get like a shout out to Group 3 for the credits? I still just haven't recovered from the credits yet. The hand-drawn notes. Those were just incredible. The attention to detail that y'all have been able to do, even with less time together. Just really, truly exceptional work this year. Thank you so much for being a part of our Camp Flix family. We hope, and we are fingers crossed, that we are going to be together again next summer in person. I am so ready to get back into our overnight program. I'm so excited to get back to making movies together in person, in real time. And, you know, if someone wants to do a pandemic period piece, I might put like a 5-year time limit on it or something like that. Thank you so much to Tom, as per usual, for your trust with this camp. It is an honor to be a director for such an incredible group of filmmakers and artists. Thank you so much to my staff. There was a lot of help happening behind the scenes. A very special thank you to Vanessa, who helped me get a few of the last-minute edits together. I was putting the premiere together. Just an exceptional group of people, such talented artists, and we are just really blessed to be a part of your story as you're becoming the filmmakers you're meant to be in the future. So, with all that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Tom for our night out, and thank you all so much for joining us.
Hey there. Hope you enjoyed our program this evening. Thought those were some really terrific films and enjoyed watching them. Hope you did too. This is Tom Karsh in upstate New York, wanting to once again thank you for sending your kids and believing in us and sticking with us through these last 2 years, or last year for some of you. Really hope you'll consider coming back in person. It's a lot better experience, and we've missed it so much that we're going to be ready, bigger, better next year, and we look forward to having all your kids. And if they want to come back in July, we still have availability, and we'll arrange a special discount. Just shoot me an email or a phone call, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And let me just once again thank my terrific staff, Oscar, Eli, Vanessa, Ethan. Thank you so much. Your dedication to making sure our campers enjoyed themselves and learned a bit about filmmaking this past week, and a lot about teamwork and collaboration. We really owe it to you and to your hard work. Thank you so much. To the parents, campers, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the week, and we'll see you soon. Good night.